And I said something really, really stupid at this point. I didn't pause, I didn't calm down. This is where I really screwed up. I said, I'm not giving you any refund, not even a partial refund, until you take down that review. Bam! That ruined me. And then she's pissed. Like, there's no way to not piss this lady off. Like, I don't know what to say. So, how do you deal with an upset, angry, dissatisfied customer? How do you do it? It happened. I got one. I got me an upset customer. She is not happy at all with the services I provided. When I left, she was fine. She was perfectly fine, and that's how it always is. But here, check it out. Before I get into some tips on how to deal with this type of situation, let me give you a quick backstory, okay, on a previous customer I had. When I just started detailing, I had this very strange cat, right? He was a germaphobe. He even told me before he got there, I'm a germaphobic. You know, he was masked up and everything, and not that that's strange or anything, but he was just very, very paranoid. And he was acting very strange the entire time I'm detailing his car at my shop. He was watching me half the time. And that's a big no-no. Don't watch your detailer, okay? Just go chill out, go do something else. You're gonna make him nervous. He made me nervous to the point where I made a mistake on his car. I sprayed decon on his car, and I left it on a little too long on the plastic near his window. It left these little dots. 2 days later, he calls me. He says, "You messed up my car. They say it's gonna cost thousands." I'm like, no problem, bring it back, I'll fix it, no problem. And I could have polished it out, very simple. He says, "No, my parents don't want me to come back to you." Not only that, he left me a very bad review, pictures and all. And I said something really, really stupid at this point. I didn't pause, I didn't calm down. This is where I really screwed up. I said, I'm not giving you any refund, not even a partial refund, until you take down that review. Bam! That ruined me. That cost me so much money. That got me suspended from my biggest money-making platform at the time. Literally cost me thousands of dollars, maybe even $10,000 or more in profits. Learn from my mistake. One angry text could get you into so much trouble. So I'm remembering that as I'm dealing with this client right now, and I have some very helpful tips for you. Please watch this video to the end. This is going to be very interesting. So check it out. See how this goes down. Hey, Abe, Sunshine Auto Detail. So I got a problem today. I have an upset customer who just texted me a little while ago, and she said, "Hey, Abe, I'm not satisfied with the work. Essentially, I don't like the work you did. I paid you, and my seats were not fully done. My car was not properly detailed. Can you either give me a refund or basically come and fix the problem?" So this is going to happen inevitably in your detailing business, and from experience, let me tell you, you want to be really, really careful how you handle these situations. Okay, it could mean life or death for your business. You can get a bad review, and that will deter so many people from choosing you. So number one tip for dealing with a disgruntled or angry or upset or dissatisfied customer is calm down. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just washing this vehicle, just trying to calm down, be methodical about what I'm gonna do about this situation. The impulsive thing to do is right away respond, "Well, you know what, lady? I even gave you a discount, okay? I charged you $40. You haggled me on the price." And that's another indicator, by the way. If somebody's haggling you on the price, just keep in mind, if they're not satisfied with the price, they're probably not gonna be satisfied with the service. So if you got someone who's really, really haggling you, you wanna keep that in mind. Take that with a grain of salt, because some people are never satisfied. And watch it. Watch who you deal with, okay? You can't just go thinking everybody's gonna be hunky-dory about your detailing business. So number one, calm down. Number two, beware. Check and size people up a little bit, because you can always say no. You can always say, "You know what, I'm not gonna lower my price, and I'm walking away," okay? Number three, Be very, very careful about the words that you choose when you text back, when you speak back. So I got two decisions I can make here. One, I can give this lady her money back and never see her again, which that really sounds good to me, because I don't want to deal with this lady, especially after I've seen another side of her. Or, and she gave me these options, by the way, I can go back and attempt to fix the problem. Now, I don't really know if that's going to be a great solution. One, because I already did the service, so insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So I don't really know if she's going to be satisfied. Maybe she'll be satisfied. I don't know. Either way, I risk getting a bad review. So I could give up on the situation and say, well, let's hope she doesn't give me a bad review and let me just give her full refund, which is like $200, almost. Or I can show up and there's a possibility that she might be satisfied with me fixing the problem. So I'm not sure exactly what to do, but what I've decided is that I'm gonna go back and I'm going to be super kind. I'm gonna be so nice, even if she's angry, upset, complaining, whiny, witchy, whatever. I'm gonna be really, really nice to her. I'm gonna be really sweet, I'm gonna be really kind, and I'm gonna do the best that I can. And that's all I can do, right? That's all I can do. If somebody complains, your responsibility is to do the best that you can to make it right. It's not to get in the flesh and get angry and upset and point the finger at them. No, your responsibility is you need to do everything that is in your power to make it right, to make that relationship right. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to make this lady happy so that she's satisfied. Who knows, this might completely turn around and she might leave me a positive review. I don't think so, but it's possible. So how do you deal with upset customers? How do you deal with them? Do you get angry? Do you lash out at them? Do you ignore them? Do you say, oh, well, I'm done with the job. I ain't texting you back, I ain't calling you back? How do you deal with customers like that? Please tell me, because I don't really know. I'm a recovering angerholic, so I need help in this area. Detailers, how do you respond to people who complain about your service a day or two after you already left and after they already seemed like they were satisfied with the service? Let me know in the comments below. You're gonna see how I dealt with this today.
What happened?
Oh man, okay, so you know that lady? We're gonna go and do this fix. So earlier she said, can you have someone else come do the job this afternoon?
What?
Right, so she's asking for somebody else to do it. Like, that's very insulting to me. Like, okay, you don't want me to fix it. You don't like me to the point to where you want someone else in my company to come service you. So I didn't even respond. Well, I did respond. I just said, okay.
So you're going right now?
Yeah, that's where we're gonna go right now. So I said, okay. She says she'll be at the house at 3. I was gonna say, okay, we'll be there at 3:15, but I wanna be ambiguous. So I just said, okay, ETA 3:15. Then she says, thank you. 2 hours pass, and then she says, can you please tell me what is the name of the person you are sending out to wash the vehicle?
Oh.
So I don't know if I should be sarcastic and say, Abe. So I'm conflicted now because I don't know what to say. Like, I don't want to be like, I'm coming, and then she's pissed. Like, there's no way to not piss this lady off. Like, I don't know what to say. So what do you think I should say? Like, seriously, what do you think I should tell her?
I'm not too sure. Just pull up and try to do your best job, you know?
Well, I have to, like, if she sees me and then she's outraged, that's all bad. So I'd rather her be outraged before I get there. So,
So what's the plan?
15 minutes away. And let's see, I'm gonna text her right now. Hey, Claudia. I'm on my way with one of my employees right now, period. We will be there in 15 minutes, period. Let's see what she says. She's probably gonna be like, I don't want you to come. You know? No, I don't know. Anyways, let's see how this goes. What did I say? What did I say, right? Someone who is not happy at the beginning of the detail, mid-detail, they're not gonna be happy at the end of the detail. I'm trying really hard not to let this get to me, because it's been a long time since something like this happened. But like I said before, exactly like I said before, this woman was not happy. I mean, the car was, yes, she had some complaints and some of them were valid, but we left the car. Did we leave the car clean? Yeah. We left the car pretty darn clean. And this lady came out with a face like this. She didn't even see the car yet, right? She hadn't even seen the car yet. Actually, I texted her right before. I said, okay, Claudia, you know what? You're right. Just kissing her butt. You're right. The car was messy, but it's looking great now. You know what she texts back? She texts back, really? You cleaned everything? It's only been 30 minutes. Okay, coming out now. And she comes outside and she stands there for a second with this face. And I'm staring right back at her like, and I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna be great, right? So she walks to the car and she looks and she's complaining already. And I'm like, are you happy? She's like, no, I'm not happy. Look at, and she's pointing at nothing. And, try to reason with her a little bit, try to appease her. I even asked her, okay, what do you want to be happy? Did you hear me say that, right?
Yep.
I said, what can I do to make it right? I was willing at this point to give this woman a full refund. You know what? That's okay. What can I do to make you happy? You can just close the door. Like, this is like her admitting there's nothing in the world that would make this woman happy. Maybe she's got a bad marriage. I don't know. Maybe she's got, maybe she's unhappy with herself. Maybe she thinks she's overweight. I don't know.
I think she needs Jesus.
I think yes. You know what? There it is there. There it is there. She needs Jesus. That is ultimately why people are dissatisfied with their life, because they have no relationship with God the Father, and that is just a living example. I wish I could have told her about Jesus, but at that point, I'm already her enemy, so I can't reach her. So there you have it. If that ain't proof, I don't know what is. That if somebody is giving you a hard, if somebody's lowballing you at the very, very beginning, run. Go. Just, it's not worth the $200 or whatever they're paying you. Just, you know what? No. My value is higher than that. You know what she told me? She says, yes, I know I haggled you, but you're supposed to give me the full service even though I paid less. I wanted to say something, but I didn't. In my mind, I'm thinking, no, that's not how business works. Right? And then she went and tried to tell my employee, take note, when you start a business, don't be like him. And she told me, you're in the wrong business. You can't be successful in this business. You should get out. And you know what that is for me? That's fuel. That's like, thank you for that. I am not in the wrong business. I'm doing business with the wrong person. You. Anyways, I'm venting. But we have a lesson there, and hopefully I learn my lesson this time. Next time someone lowballs me, say adios, bye. Go with the next budget detailer and create stress in their life. Sunshine Auto Detail, checking out. We'll catch you guys later.